Hi chat, how's it going? I'm a little late tonight. I've been doing really important work. So, last stream we had a dream. A dream to finish 10 rooms in one stream. We got honestly so much of the way there. I mean we got 4. So really good. We made these 2 rooms. We made the wait, is there another? Wait. This one, right? Okay. Yeah. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And hey, these were rooms with a lot of love and care put into them. Like this one, I mean, like this one's parkour path is incredibly convoluted. If you can actually do it. Oh yeah, you guys can't see. Yeah, definitely not hurrying on stream today. Oops, I messed that up, but you can still go through. We've got all those, and on top of that, we have 2 brand new enemies to join the roster, which are pretty much just accommodations for existing creatures, which is the Gasling. Just a smaller, it's a domestic ghast, like an indoor kind of ghast. Keep them around and hang out with them, I guess. We've also got, of course, the ghast spawn. Wow, look at them go. So yeah, we got some really important stuff done. I'm very happy with how this guy turned out, though. But that also leaves us with, well, a couple more things we need to do. Like 6 more rooms? I think we can do them all today. That's completely reasonable. Yeah, I mean, like, we're right. I don't think I'm going to be going for more than 2 hours today, but as long as we're doing like a room every 25 minutes, we should be good. We've never done a side quest on stream ever, so that should make it really easy. We believe in you. Yeah, we're going to lock in today. Today we're getting things done. So, yeah, I need to think of a shape. Oh yeah, one thing I want to do that I was thinking about is knock out this. Yes. There we go. Just one jump. Nothing crazy, but this should make it a little harder. Triangle? Triangle room in this area. I don't even know how that would look. Triangle. Oh wait, I gotta quickly polish up this edge with a little bit of just black stone. Not a ton. Don't need to go overboard or anything. Just like a little bit. I think triangles are neat. That's fair. That's very fair. Alright, why don't we make a outline? I'm gonna go along here. You know, maybe it doesn't need to be a huge room. Maybe we need some small ones to kind of intersperse into the big areas. Like, we've got that one, but maybe, like, not that small. I'm thinking maybe like a crossroads kind of area, and I put enemies on either side so they kind of like swarm in. Could be cool. And then we make a crossroads area with jumps as well. So we'd have 2 crossroads. Alright, so that would mean... Okay. How big do I want this? Doesn't have to be big. I'm thinking... Let's see, so we have entrance, niche. Honestly, we could immediately have it turn. Would push this a little bit further. Then this is just like sealed. We'll like cover that up with ash or something. This doesn't need to be huge either. It's pretty simple. Yeah, there we go. Not too complicated of a chamber. Let me separate this out again. So I'm thinking crossroads. Oops. I can count. There we are. So we can put this here. And all of this. I'm thinking 2 tall kind of room. Which does mean I need the niche components. Need to make it a little higher. Alright, this is how tall I need these pillars. Just up to here, and then we can decorate all that. then we can add some little, like, jumps or enemies or whatever else we need in here. Put some, like, baby ghasts floating around. We'll have to find some spots for baby ghasts to hang out. Maybe, like, a big old room with a lava lake could be cool. Oh, there also is the big room. But we'll wait until, like, its own whole stream, probably, to do the big one. That room is massive. Go across here and here. I think we just fill in the tops. I believe this is exactly what we've done for everything else. Oh, this is one further back. Maybe we put traps here? I could hide traps down in these hallways. Kinda evil, but I could do it. So the moment you walk into the middle, it blasts you. Like, have the trigger be here. That could be cool. Fill in our niches on each side. I've said the word niche so much since this has happened. I think this area started construction. Your roguelike stream? Yep. I'm here. And definitely not late. Daylight savings time really did a number on my schedule today. It definitely wasn't that me and Laz were getting some spell check work done, and we were so close to getting it done. I'm just like, whatever, I'll wait a sec to stream. Hey, good thing is, it's done. Or at least the bulk of it that we were trying to do was. It's not really anything the viewers will ever see. It's more organizational. Any new creatures? One more things to write recipes for. I am excited to read that recipe thing. I have not had a chance. I, like, woke up, saw it, and then, like, immediately got distracted with stuff. I'm excited to see that, though. Oh, my cat's here. Hello? Oh, he's sitting right down. I won't lift him up today. He's a little eepy. We are occasionally productive on Spellcheck. Yeah. Occasionally we do get things done. Spellcheck cookbook when? Honestly, there's a lot of creatures in there that I think you could eat. The desert skinks, specifically. The giant, like, garden skinks. Absolutely edible. There's no way. Honestly, if I saw a lizard right now, I'd fry it up and eat it. Oh, hi, lizard. How's it going? That's awkward timing. Hope you didn't hear any of that. About that cooking idea. I made a grave mistake. Oh no, it's fine. It's just, you know, we want to have you for dinner. Like, invite you to chat, get him. How could you? To be fair, I do think the garden skinks would be, because I know people eat iguanas. One sec. And you eat a skink. Okay. Skinks are no, that's the AI over here. I don't want those. Is it safe to eat skinks? A guide to skink consumption. Okay. One sec. I found an article by either Pet Shun or Pets Hun. I don't know. This is what first came up. Skinks, though slim and elongated by a reptile skull across the Australian outback and other parts of the world, may not be the first creature that comes to your mind when you think about edible delicacies, though these fascinating creatures are consumed by various cultures throughout history, known for their nutritional value and unique flavor. From their vibrant colors to their scaly skin, skinks offer a culinary experience that is as intriguing as it is unexpected, so if you're brave enough to explore the world of exotic cuisine, Come join us to discover what skinks are truly edible and how they have made their plates onto made their way onto plates of adventurous food enthusiasts. Edibility. Generally not consumed by humans, but some cultures may eat skinks as food. So what you're saying is they have parasites. So if they didn't have parasites, it'd be fine. Boys, we're having skink for dinner. On a scale of 1 to 10, how edible is the deities in Gulka? Okay. No, I was gonna no, that doesn't count as eating. I was gonna give you like maybe a 1, but no. Like 0. The issue is you can't physically cook him. Or like kinda? I guess technically. It wouldn't have much nutritional value. I think the main issue is we're talking about a being that is the most of its being is technically energy. And not energy you can absorb. So unless you eat magic, then it's kind of hard to do anything with that. So I think that would be the main issue with eating a god. Look, I just like comprehended what I was trying to like articulate. A barbarian hut? Maybe not in this zone, but there's other zones that could work. This zone's a lot more indoor kind of area. A lot more traps, dungeons, and reinforced walls kind of place. We could absolutely have that somewhere else. Also, welcome to the stream, Addercito. How's it going? So I was originally going to say, like, if you take something's blood, and, like, I don't... Because you're not supposed to drink that still, even if you have something's blood. At least most things. Wait, crap. There is blood pudding. Ichor pudding. You just gotta go find a weakened or, like, demigod or something. I will say there would be consequences. Grave consequences if we're talking about that canon. But wait, actually that just makes it not count as edible. Never mind. That technically you can ingest it, but it would probably kill you. Scorcher insides me forever cursed, but it's edible. I don't think that counts as edible. So by that logic, is like hot coals edible? Like, yeah, they'll scorch your mouth, but like you could get through it. Like, I wouldn't count that as edible, personally. Maybe the Conclave won't need to do drugs for Ichor anymore. Yeah, they'll just drink it or have it in pudding. I'm sure that wouldn't cause them any issues at all. Fire. Fire. Blood tofu and chives are tasty. There's blood tofu. Vegans are gonna hate this. Just discovered the first episode of the series on YouTube. Just recommend this to me 2 seconds later. Oh, that's crazy. That's good timing. Well, I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed the first one. That reminds me of a character who was born from a book series where the woman was born with the element of fire and was told that she needs to eat coal or die. I guess if your magic relies on elements, then like I could at least see that as part of a magic system. She does not need to eat coal. They just lie to her. I mean, it would increase your chance of getting cancer greatly. You don't want more carbon. You don't want more carbon. It's real bad. I was talking to someone I know who's like actually doing cancer research. I am apparently extremely unlikely. Like I'm very good when it comes to odds of getting cancer, which is great. I mean, I've been looking forward to getting cancer, so I'm glad my odds are so good. No, but in all seriousness, though, I actually do like nothing that's like been shown to correlate with cancer, so that's good. It's always good to know that like that. At least your odds are decent. I mean, it's never ruled out because it's just, you know, there's luck of the draw, but yeah, hopefully. Hopefully I'll never have to deal with that. Okay, lizard noise, but too scared to leave Den. Hey, we've got some gaslings out here. Yeah, we gotta make a room for more gaslings. I need more excuses to put these guys in. They're so silly. They're so silly looking. I do have to kind of beat them to death though. I can't let them escape. So I'm sorry. Alright, do we need a fireball in here? I don't think we do. That'd be a cool phylactery boss fight. It seems like a kind of place to have a cool phylactery boss fight. There could be. I could definitely reflavor something I was thinking of into that. I do love a good lich. I think actually technically my role in my Discord server, you know, the Discord server is still called the Crypt, which I'll probably have to change at some point. I just don't know what to. I mean, I guess it still works, kinda. Alright, this feels good. I do, Mom. You're such a lich licker. Oh, you know it. Also, I told you that in confidence. I got a little carried away at that at that like party in the evil fortress, okay? Was a little drunk and we said we weren't going to talk about it. Okay? Can't believe you'd bring this up. Love me some good phylactery. Raw frequency domain. Frequency's solid. Hmm. No, you had it in you. I didn't mean it what? Let's see. You have some food routes I went down. Yeah. Someone dropped some like gas out there. Just like a handful of these bad boys. Yeah, okay. Chase them down now. This is gonna drastically slow us down. Okay. We're 1/6 of what we need to accomplish today. We're making progress. So, what would be a good room for gas? Or, you know, what would be a good room for just like generally? Oh wait, we were gonna copy this. Yeah, 2 copies. Crossroads. His nickname in high school is Soul Sucker. Yeah, you know it. Alright. We gotta go a little higher with this one. Is that all of it? Just make sure. Yeah. Where's the tall room with many crypts lined to the ceiling? Somewhere. I mean, how many crypts are we, or how many niches are we talking in? We've got this one. Because this one will definitely have the gas in it. So will this, probably. This one might as well. All the tall ones. This one I could throw a few little babies in, but maybe not. What else do we have? Needs more corpses, you're so right. This one I could throw some ghasts in. Some baby ghasts. Seems like I kind of play some cool homunculus boss fight. That's a fair assessment. That's fair. I could see it. Mostly there's just gonna be bones in here. 1,000 bones. You know what's funny? I was planning on adding another variant of skeleton for this area. And I'm starting to think I shouldn't. Should I? It was okay, it was gonna be a skeleton where its lower half is gone. And it just kind of drags itself around, kind of thing. So that could be cool. We could work on that at some point. Let's see, please have passives. Okay, so actually we have done that. That is in, I think it's like episode 12 though. Like it's a good ways in. But we do have passives all the way down here. They're called runes for this. You unlock them as you go, but like here's all the command blocks that end up being responsible for the rune system. It is a complicated one. But all this is the rune system. So there are some passives now. Was in episode 12. Passive aggressive is my favorite rune. Honestly, we might add some more runes. I've had a couple ideas written down. One sec, let me pull them up. I don't remember what they were. What was it? I thought runes was episode 8. I have no idea anymore. It might have been. I could just be wrong. It feels like we're on like 15. Where's rune ideas? Oh, I can't read off all these. Some of these I haven't revealed fully yet. Oh no, all those are on there. Okay. There's like 9 roguelike episodes. I thought there was more, to be fair. It feels like more to me. Wait, there's no way, right? There's no way it's just 9. I swear it's more than that. One sec, I gotta check. That's the most recent one. Playlists. Wait, just videos. Oh, you're right. It is 9. Okay. Oops. 100 hours of watcher. I also love roguelike games. Roguelike games are... They're really good. The thing is, I've honestly played less since I started working on this. It's taken up a little bit of my time. So... Makes me happy when your viewers correct you. I'm glad. Let's see, is this good? So you jump to here, to here, to here, to here? Or you could just do that, I guess. This one's like a little tricky, but not too bad. Also, it's so weird to me that there's only 9. I could have sworn there was more. Maybe in my mind I'm lumping in some other videos, to be honest. I think in my mind I'm just thinking of all the modding videos overall. Would you rather have an outie belly button or an innie ear? Innie ear, because that's what... Wait, no, wait. Wait, I misunderstood. I thought you meant, is there a hole or a nub? So do you want to be deaf? Or do you want to hear normally? I guess the belly button one. Because that's like a thing normal. Well, not normal. But some freaks of nature have. Honestly, I think we need more discrimination on stupid things that just don't matter. I think it'll help distract from real discrimination. I think that'll fix all the problems. Also, I did just realize that could absolutely be clipped to make me sound like I just said something else without even editing anything. And I probably shouldn't have even said, I shouldn't have said that out loud, that is even something that... I'm gonna stop, I'm digging myself in a deeper hole. Is the perfect place to put the heretic hound as an enemy? No. Lore department says no. Oh, the hemorrhage hound? The heretic's hemorrhage hound? Can't wait for your manifesto. I should write a manifesto. I've been writing something that'll be released at some point in a written form. I don't know if I call it a manifesto. But it's something. See, we can also put a little bit of magma around the edge of this. Pretty it up a bit with magma. Here we are. Would you rather manifest or O? Probably manifest. I'm loving how the Brick X Vanguard lore was executed. I'm hoping the rest will be delivered in a similarly unique fashion. Yeah, I'm hoping there's a lot of good lore bits. Oh yeah, the secret book that no one's gotten to see yet that I like to point to because I think it's funny that I can't show it. Where is it? Somewhere down here. Deep in the underground. Layers and layers deep. In a room that no one has gotten to see yet in testing. The evil book. The evil book that I can't show. Someday. I believe someone will get to see that book. They'll earn it on one of the testing streams. Or testing videos, we'll see. The book, the tome, the lore. It is actually really important lore, genuinely. That's why I'm not showing it yet. You had a hidden sign in some room that says, "We are the barbarian hut." I don't know about that. I could add a little, like, secret hut out in another zone. I was about to say something I shouldn't say. That's spoilers. I almost said out in, and then I realized. Don't say that. I think there's two good reasons for not spoiling things on stream if I can avoid it. Number one is that it's not spoilers, and there's more draw to watch the videos, because at the end of the day, that's what brings in new viewers. I need existing viewers to watch those videos, because that means they're more likely to get recommended new viewers, and so on and so forth. You can tell us, we won't tell anyone. Doombo, I think this is a thing you know. Now that I think about it. I actually think you know what's in that book. You might, at least. Yeah, Bone Deity, Blood Deity, Star Deity is secretly Flesh Deity theory. Here's the thing. I think over time, the the Blood, Flesh, and Bone book has kind of just leaked on its own, like, by things I've said. So I don't even know how much of a secret it is anymore. So I don't know if it's gonna be as, like, big as when I originally said that one was gonna have a lot of stuff in it. Because a lot of that's just slowly been sprinkled in throughout other stuff. I mean, there's a core thing, but pulling the info for ransom now, send me $3 or I'll spoil it for chat. Do you think I have money? I don't got that. We don't have that here. There is no money in Bossing Say. Wait, I'm just building the same room as over there, aren't I? What kind of room do I make? Hmm. People should buy Archer's merch so you can pay the ransom. Yeah, buy the merch in the description. That's good stuff right there. I actually do wear that all the time. It's comfy. I think technically, as of last I checked, we made a slight loss on the merch. And that's fine. I'm not like that worried about it. I wasn't expecting to make like a ton out of it. It was like in the single digits though. Like it about cost the same money to make that I got back. So that's fine. Like I'm just like not my brain's not going right now for what this room should be. Every time I try and think of a new room, it's like 1,000 bugs, 1,000, put 1,000 bugs in the room, put 1,000, like a billion beetles, a billion beetles. And I need to resist that temptation because there's too many rooms where I'm just like, here's a billion bugs. In fact, I can think of at least 3 rooms where I just throw 1,000 bugs at the players. Where the walls are bugs. There's bugs in your walls. There's bugs in your skin. There's bugs everywhere. Hmm. You like throwing a lot of bugs at people. It's so funny. I don't know. There's something just so enjoyable to me about just giving players like 1,000 bugs to deal with. What about birds? What about them? I haven't even thought about birds in like a month. Birds? I'm cutting birds out of my life. What's the most aerodynamic bug? Honestly, pill bug. They roll up into a ball, and then they are so aerodynamic. And a bug thrower that throws bugs to people. You know what's funny? That kind of exists. The first boss battle technically is kinda. I mean, they don't necessarily throw it, but he does wave his hands in the air and then bugs appear. So pretty close. Ever watch someone get dive bombed by a small bird? I actually never have, technically, in real life at least. I've seen the videos. Silverfish girl doing silverfish things, birthing her silverfish mid combat. Very holy. What did I just read? Hmm. No, I can't do that. Okay, I thought it was such a funny bit, but I'm like trying to actually do something this stream. I'm trying so hard to get something done, but I have such a funny idea. can't. I can't. I'll just have to save it. But it's so... It's not even that good. I feel like I'd say it, and you guys are like, no, what in the world? That's just dumb. Do it for the vine? But we have work to do. We have so much to do. Any time is now. Okay, fine. 5-minute coding adventure. I'm really on a pushover. Okay. It's not even that funny, I don't think. Bigger fish. No. Silverfish. Silver big silverfish. Silver big. Silver big. Silverfish. Big ol' silverfish. We like silver big. So what if the viewers grow impatient? The vial will forgive you. Hey, this is you guys' fault now. I wasn't gonna do this. I'll call the silver big. Big. Just gonna be its own mod. Okay, so hear me out. It's gonna look like a silverfish. It's gonna act like a silverfish. It's gonna drop what a silverfish drops. Spawn egg. It's like a silverfish. And it's just gonna be its own pack. Big silverfish. No, we just call it silver big again. Export. Edit model. How do I scale this up evenly? Whoa, no. No. How? There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to just make it bigger. There was that one animation, but I don't want to add a custom animation. I could make it so it's just big. Wait, it always wiggles. It never stops wiggling. I could just add scale to this. Scale, like 10. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll fix it. Okay, and then... Luckily, this is all we're doing. This is easy. I think this has got to be one of the most dumb sidetracks I've gone on. I'll admit. I feel like this one's not even that funny of an idea, but at least it's quick. So we can't... This isn't even going to be in the mod. Let's see, where's my development behavior pack? Where's Silver Big? There it is. Entities, behavior. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna do like... Well, it's 10 times as big. So by the square cube law, it should have 800 health. Right? And that's too much. It's too much. 200. It's twice a Ravager. 10 times everything? You know what? Good point. Why am I making this balanced? Why would I make this balanced? Attack damage? Yeah, we'll make that bigger. Collision box. 3. 4. Yep. Yeah, that feels right. Should be 8 times as fast. Ungoonable, but I'm gonna try. In response to that one. I had no way of even supposed to say. I think we reduce it to 3 collision width. If I make this as fast as a sprinting player. We'll make it like a little faster. I can't make it like so much faster. Or it'll actually just not be visible, it'll just like teleport. Yeah, I mean, like that looks good to me. It is truly a mommy grade creature. Okay, I think we found chat's new favorite creature, and not favorite as in a normal way. I don't. That's all I need to do. Oh no, there's one more thing. There's one more thing I can add. Naturally. Where is it? I think this comes after hurt on condition. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. I think that's it. It's like Swordfish big, but it's Swordfish mommy. Wow. I think we've really developed something that's such a good idea here. I feel like someone's gonna join the stream and be like, oh, they're working on a roguelike game, and then just see like this nonsense. I can't even explain that. That's just like this is what happened. Etymologically speaking, female bugs are often bigger. Yeah, I mean the silverfish are all just babies. Baby males. Baby boys. And this is a true silverfish. Okay. Okay, there's one more idea I have for this now. What's one more thing? Can I slow down the animation? Lifetime. Can I make it like twice as long? Okay, what happens if I play it right now? Okay. What if I do this? That's faster. So if I go to this, it should be slower. Yeah. I need to be more ponderous. Oh wait, no, that's just not... Oh, that's just the one body part. Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, I can't do it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Beautiful Slay Queen. Oh, truly glorious. I'm glad you guys enjoy Silver Big. Truly one of our best. So, there is one thing I want to test. Please tell me she goes into the stone. Oh. One sec. 30. 30. Negative 30. Yeah, 30. Oh, I don't have commands on. Can she burrow? I'm honestly not sure if the answer I want it to be yes or no. I think I'm just going to leave it whatever it is. Will she disappear? Okay. So if I go and smack. Oh no, she turns into a baby. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hmm. What if I just... Okay. Now if you attack her, it summons the other silverfish, but doesn't... But she won't go into the stone. I think that's fair. Alright, back to what we were doing. That was, I think, under 10 minutes of distraction. So pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed Silver Big. What a small silverfish. I know, probably could have made it bigger. My bad. Hmm. I'm thinking, is it okay? Would it be evil to make a lava parkour room and put baby ghasts in it? Is that, oh, just like a little bit. A little bit as a treat, right? Hi, Clem, how's it going? Go across here. I go along this side. There we are. We can make it longer. Honestly, maybe we don't have catacomb walls. I think maybe we shake it up a bit and go for something more bold. Maybe just lava pouring out of the walls. Something kind of tasteful like that. So we'll still measure it out like this. Right, so that'll be the other side. I wonder what lava tastes like. It's spicy. Spicy and then nothing real fast. Technically, it would taste spicy. I'm just saying. Because Caps... Never mind, I'm not going to get into this explanation, but I think technically lava wood can be considered spicy. Hmm. So here's what I'm thinking. Lava stream from each of these pouring into the middle. Just a big old lava collection pool. And probably for a lot of the other lava things that pour through this area. And we gotta jump over it, and there's ghasts in here. Little baby ghasts. Oh, little baby ghast. So cute. Oh, come here, little guy. Let's get you some, like, mac and cheese or something. I don't know, I kind of just want to pick it up and just, like, squish it, but, like, in a cute way. Like, I feel like it's a stress ball. Like, I feel like I could just hold the, like, baby gas in my hand, just kind of squish it over and over, and it would kind of just, like, reform back to its normal shape. Kind of just stare at me blankly while I do it. Or it would just like explode in a fiery explosion the moment I did that, which is also a very valid interpretation. That's snow. I forgot I retextured snow for that one meme. There we are. So, to figure out lava pouring. Oh, I just thought of a devious way to make this room. It's nowhere, right? I do actually want netherite armor to be able to be acquired, but maybe just later. Maybe this isn't even a combat room. I was thinking of making a combat room, but maybe it isn't. Oops. Go through here. Candy glass armor to complement the candy glass axe. Which one's the candy glass axe? Oh. You mean this one? That breaks in like 3 hits? Let's see. Are there gonna be stats like in other RPGs, or is the class the stat? I think the class is just gonna be the stat. Because we're not going like full RPG, we're going more like roguelike game. Honestly, an RPG could be cool to do in the future. Once I have the time. I don't really know how I'd do it, but I bet I could figure it out. I mean, if I could just get like a basic system down, then it would be easy. Oh, the abacus? I guess, yeah, that technically is, but that I guess that's just like your starting stats, and I guess technically there are ways to increase stats in this. It'd be cool if there's a way to increase stats like individually, though. I think, okay, this actually kind of reminds me. There's an idea I've had that I've never been able to execute on, and I don't think I would say odds are I'll never be able to. Because the resources it would require to be at my disposal would be immense. But in my mind, I feel like something that'd be so cool is to do a like Minecraft SMP server type thing with a bunch of like content creators, where it is essentially like an MMORPG kind of thing. I think would be so cool. Especially if it was like limited lives and then ran in seasons. So almost something between Winecraft, the Life series, and kind of just its own thing at the same time. I bet there's others I can compare this to that I just don't know about them. To be honest, I've never actually played Winecraft either. I'm aware of, I watched some of the Life series people, but I think that'd be such a cool thing to do. But also to achieve something like that, that's a lot to do. Like, that's monumental. But, like, that would be so cool if I could someday do that. That's something I've genuinely had the idea for like, years, and, I mean, I just can't execute on that. But I think if like, let's say I wake up tomorrow, and I have, like, I'm just suddenly, like, well-known, wealthy, like, I like, let's say the limitations were off, that would be one of the first things I'd do, genuinely. Will that ever happen? Probably not, but that's okay. It would be really cool, though. Not big on survival multiplayer series. That's either mostly just the one creator occasionally train with others or they're scripted. Yeah. I think it'd be cool to the thing is you have to really like pick very carefully who you bring on. But I think it could be really cool. Almost like a group D&D thing, almost. It's kind of a little like unscripted, a little bit messy. But honestly, I think it'd be really cool. Can I gamble in this game? Not yet, but I'd love to add gambling at some point. I've been thinking about adding a merchant who gives you a like gambling token in exchange for emeralds, and then you can exchange gambling tokens for emeralds, and you can gamble the tokens for more gambling tokens, kind of thing. Like that would be cool. Minecraft, if I roll a D1 as once a wither store. Yeah, I think the main issue with the idea I put forward is you kind of need like a team of game masters constantly like, fixing things. You need like practically an admin team constantly working on stuff. Or you could just let it be like completely unscripted kind of thing. I don't know, you probably need a way to like properly eliminate people. Especially if you're gonna do it just until everyone dies kind of thing. He's scripting his stream. Crap, how'd they know? I will say, I have had ideas where I do a stream that's fully pre-recorded. I think people would catch on so fast, though. I like always respond to chat messages pretty much. It would be like really weird if I didn't. Like really out of character. It's possible. Okay, is this too mean? That feels mean. I don't know if that's possible for a controller player. Like that, or at least like this might just be like probably the hardest thing we've introduced. That might be too tough. How long have you been working on this? I think a year. Wait, one sec. When did I have a timestamp of this technically. There is an unlisted YouTube video just called science.mp4 on my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be in 5 days. It'll be an exact year since I started this project. That's crazy. August 7th was the first day I worked on this. The first video went up on August 11th last year. That's wild. It's been a while. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. What if I remove the middle on these? So that's jump. Oop. This is a kind of mean room, I'm realizing. I gotta like really line yourself up. Is that too far? You know what? It's easier than the fan rooms. It just has a really harsh punishment for messing up. Yeah, this is kind of similar to the ice lamp room. I could move the lava flows to the middle. Oh, I have a way better way of doing this room. Get rid of these. 3-block diagonal vertical jump. That's almost a 4-block jump. Like here? Yeah, it's not like that diagonal, though. Okay, so new idea. Fiendish contraptions. My fiendish machinations. Alright, so now no, that's actually so much worse. Like, it's possible. That's actually so much more evil. That's really cool. But this is. I think this is too hard for this zone. I think we gotta rein it in a bit. That's like nightmare difficulty. This is more than Act 3, yeah. Honestly, this is like probably worse than Act 3 still. The gamble classes for $19,000 with an offer of one. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we could add loot boxes. I don't know how I'd add that to the game, but like if you want to just like send me $150,000, I can like put a wood sword chest in the lobby for when you join. You can have a special version of the map that has a loot box. And it'll be realistic to real gambling where it's not worth it. Charlatan Casino Act 3, that won't be. Charlatan's Act 3 is probably going to be the one that's alternate to Coral Sanctum. I don't think it's going to be the Coral Sanctum one. Actually, I think it has to be the one that's alternate. Any other games in Minecraft? I have made others. Not really chronicled them on YouTube, though. And definitely not this in-depth. You know, maybe we just do this. And just for flavor, these won't actually affect anything that much. The lava basin room. Because honestly, you're just jumping across here at the end of the day. Gambler class. I don't know how I'd like make it gamble mid-game though. I mean, it would kind of just be charlatan. I love Casino Area is like a gambling addiction playing Pokemon. I love the casino aesthetic, and I do love the idea of all the games, but mainly because they are intriguing to me how they like play with your psychology. I do not gamble at all. I've had the opportunity on many occasions. Not a fan. Not a fan. But I do want to add some aspect of like where you can go gamble emeralds or something in game. I think that'd be fun. You should gamble. That's what the casinos say too. It's really weird. I played poker once at no stakes, and that simply taught me to never gamble. There was one time I was playing craps with no stakes, and I bet everything on the 30-1 as a joke, and I won. I used up all my luck right there. Gambling is a bad idea, bumps with the age rating. So I just gotta make it not look like gambling. That's all I have to do. Like, I don't actually know what the guidelines are for Marketplace. We'll see if we can get on Marketplace. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to. I'd like to, though. It would be nice. Because I really would like console players to be able to play. I wouldn't be so sure about that losing all your luck thing. Well, I gotta save some for Spellcheck. Spellcheck D&D podcast, link in the description. We're starting the new horror anthology series, like, this Friday. This upcoming Friday. Wow, that's crazy, Archer. I can't believe that. Tell me more. Well, you can find a link in the description. I'm actually the Dungeon Master, and there are 4 other people in there, Jinx, Laz, and Void, and Lumi. Said and a little too early there. Yeah, it's really good. Alright, so we've got 3. We're halfway through what I said I was going to do today, and we have 50 minutes. It's doable. We're only a little behind. I'm kind of tempted to add the stupid Zoglin room I had the idea for. Let's see. What else can I add? What other interesting shapes could we make rooms? We have a lot of squares and rectangles. Oh, you know what? I actually think I want to do another one of this room. Give it a structure block. Triangle. Maybe. I'm getting desperate. We might have to add triangle. You know the devs are getting desperate when they add triangle to the game. Base in, not basic. Oh, I can't do that there. Move 2 over. Yeah. I think that the TVs are so hot. Oh, yeah. I mean, I saw a flat screen recently. Ooh. You know, you gotta love a good flat screen. Don't worry though, I'm not like other Minecraft YouTubers. I'm not interested in iPads. That joke I probably could have cut, but that's fine. That's the glory of streaming. You just gotta commit to the things you say. Honestly, I think it's been I have not heard about a Minecraft YouTuber being weird with kids recently, which is great to hear, frankly. As in, it's great to hear that they're not doing that. Phrasing. Like, I feel like there was, like, such a meme going around for a while about, like, them being weird. And it's good that I haven't heard about that in a while. I feel like now that I've said that, then tomorrow I'm gonna see a video that's like, the blank situation is crazy. Hopefully not. Triangle, okay, we'll add triangle room next. I don't know what triangle room would look like besides triangle, but we can try angle. Wow, it's just the same room but easier. Oh, no, it's gonna be worse. Oh, should we have like one little jump? Just like a little jump. A little baby jump. There we go. I'm joking, to be clear. Do whatever you want. No, clearly everyone wants triangle, so it's time for triangle. I just misread that so bad, Apples, and I can't I can't tell you. I can't even say what I thought that said. I was horrified that you said what I thought I read, and that had made it through the YouTube censors, and it just was not at all what I thought that said. I had like have a heart attack, and it's nothing close. I might be a little tired. Are you the TV man from Skibidi Toilet? I was gonna say a quote from, what did they say in that? I'm there's a wait, there's a T I just realized I didn't even know there was a TV man. I know there's the cameraman, and then there's the main guy, who I think is the Skibidi Toilet. I think there's a helicopter. I don't know if that's a character or a vehicle. Okay, also we're gonna put gas in here. No idea, Sriracha brand feeding tubes to slurp on while watching your favorite streamer. Taste the flavors of Splack and Minecraft Roguelike. Lenara ligaments sour skella snail. All the best flavors, only $7.77. These rooms with lava in each. You're so right. You get it. You understand game design clearly. Because what is a room without chains? Wait a sec. Okay, idea. Idea. Okay. There's So the funniest part about this, and this will stay a secret with just us here, is that there's genuinely so much easier parkour on this side of the room. Just go to the side. But now, wow, it's so much better. Really improves the atmosphere. It does kind of. I don't know. I might keep that. I might change that. I was just thinking about it. It does kind of remove the atmosphere of walking into a room where it's just lava. But it is kind of funny to just have it be chains. No. You can do it the cool way. You can be weak and do it the side way. That's a good point. It really gives some like options here. So you can be a Chad awesome person and go across the middle. Or you can be a boring, lazy little guy who sneaks and slurks. Slurks? Sneaks and slurks along the side. Let's see. Have you ever made intersecting rooms, or is it a roguelike with only one path forward to the boss room? Unfortunately, my terrain generation right now doesn't account for having anything but one path. There are some rooms where there are multiple ways to do it, though. Now, casino room won't be today if I do add it. I do want to do that. It's just kind of a lot lower on the list than just getting a bunch of the zones done. Be a boring guy who sneaks and slurks. If it means I don't have to do chain parkour. Can't believe this. Unbreakable chains in the mentioned nightmare difficulty. Like they break underneath you if you walk on them for too long. Also, I'm being so good at this like particular spacing of chain parkour. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rooms. That's gambling like the main question with you guys. Why are you trying to character to add gambling? Because they're gambling addicts. I so wish YouTube had channel points like Twitch. Also, I would love to be able to set up text-to-speech on YouTube as well. Right now it's only on Twitch. I mean, it's like dirt cheap, but that's mainly to account for that. But it'd be so nice if we could do that on YouTube as well. Like, channel points should absolutely be a thing. So, you know, the crumbling goes on like that, but with minimal visual differences. Such a good idea. I don't know why I hadn't thought of this. Okay, sure. I'm thinking one really small room and then one really big room. Like just a little chamber. Just something small to put a couple enemies in that are like a little hard to avoid kind of thing, I'm thinking. So just like a little chamber. We're not even gonna put niches on this one. Just like a little room. There we go. Fill in all of that. Let's see. What other types of games have you played on Minecraft? I used to make adventure maps for a while when those were a thing. Not good ones. Nothing I really still have. I kind of stopped. I used to make them a long time ago, and I hadn't really done much. And then I don't actually know if I've ever explained this. The idea from that started this game is actually the concept of making randomly generated. Like I was thinking, like, oh, it'd be really cool to do like that, like kind of fantasy MMO type, like a survival world. That was actually the original idea. And then I'm like, oh, how would I make randomly generated dungeons? And I'm like, okay, I don't know how to make that with mods. I just don't. It'd be very cool. No idea. So then we kind of, I was laying awake at night, sitting in my bed on the just like August 6th last year, apparently, according to when the other video was recorded. And then it just kind of hit me like, wait, what if I could make a dungeon with commands? And then I just started playing around with it. And then I'm like, oh wait, this works. I could actually make a dungeon out of this. So that's what got us here today. So honestly, I haven't really done much for a while. Which is actually really funny to think about. While it has been an entire year now since I have started work on this project, or at least it will be in 5 days, so in 1 week, I believe is when the first video came out. That still, I've actually been working on this particular minigame longer than I have known the members of Spellcheck. I had never heard of these people before at the time I started making this. Which is kind of funny to think about, considering how much I've worked with those people now. This is not a mini game. I mean, it's a game in a game. Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess it's just like a game in a game. I don't know if I can count it as a mini game anymore. In my mind, it's still kind of a mini game. Grant Lasson wasn't around until like Saint, yeah. I think I met. Who did I meet first? Was it Void or Laz? One of those two. I realized the other day we're a month and a half away from 1 year since Spleck was founded. Yeah. Which is crazy because I still can't fully explain how we met, I don't think. I think that's still off limits to talk about. Which is also kind of crazy that that's been in the works for that long. I don't actually think I have any more involvement, genuinely. I think, like, I just wait until it's okay to talk about at this point. So that'll be cool. I think you probably met Void before me to work here before Splack. No. No, we actually didn't. I think technically the first time I talked to him was in a certain Discord server I can't talk about. Maybe I can't. I'm gonna err on the side of caution, just to make sure no one's mad. I think I'm fine to say, but I'm not gonna, just to make sure. Which is we're just talking about like D&D in the general chat of that server, which is completely off topic. And then I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to make a D&D podcast. So I asked the server owner, hey, you mind if I put out an open invite? And they're like, yeah, sure. So I put out an open invite, and 5 people responded. 1 had to drop out, unfortunately, due to just being busy. And that was how Spellcheck started, which is weird. That's nearly a year ago now. In a month. Month and a half, apparently, according to Lowe's. What if I just shove a Zoglin in this room? Like, you walk in, and there's just a big hog waiting for you. There's just a big old hog in this room. You walk in, that's just there. Yeah, I blindly agreed to working with some random guy I had spoken 1 sentence to before. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm glad all 4 of you did, to be fair. Does Void use he, him? Void uses any pronouns. I usually use they, them. Any pronouns tagged in Discord? Okay, yeah. Yeah, summoner class. I'm gonna see the second episode. There are summons in episode 4. Not really a class that's completely around it, but there is going to be some updates to an existing one to give them a little bit more of a summoner focus. Mainly because so many people have asked for summoner. Like, it's clearly something people want, and I think I'm going to change one of the existing classes to accommodate that. It's nobody who's seen Spellcheck's surprise. It was a comment about how bad my rolling is. Wait, which thing? Where? What about tameable enemy encounter? That could be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. I could probably figure that one out. Honestly, I might just leave that room like that. I don't know. You know, it's a little boring. We could do better. What if I made the room more claustrophobic by adding a lava pit right here? Just more problems to deal with in a smaller space. Let's see. Oh, the first thing you ever said was a comment about how bad your rolling is? That's so funny. That's so funny. The prophecy. It is true. Someday I'll get to talk about what that is. Even though I don't think it's a secret anymore, but I'm gonna play it safe. Alright, there's that room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chat, we've got 33 minutes. And I need to get done 1 more room. Side quest time. I'm just kidding. I don't even have a side quest right now. Which is probably immediately going to provoke a bunch of ideas for side quests. Fake creature is an enemy early on. It must be for every 40 seconds or it turns on you. I don't know if I can do that, like, just physically. 2 out of the 5 Spellcheck members are publicly associated with that thing for sure, I think. Yeah. I think I am. Like, I don't know how officially, and if I should even say how that is technically public, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna check at some point. I really don't want to get in trouble. Like, I get that there probably won't be like that many consequences for something this small. Like, it's not like they're gonna like kick me out, but at the same time, I just like I just don't want to be like a problem that like is an issue for people. Especially at the point at which I am with my involvement, I don't think they'd like fully just like kick me, but they wouldn't be happy, I don't think, if I messed up. I don't even know if it would be messing up, but we're not gonna talk about it. I'll check at some point and see what I'm allowed to say. Actually, I know what I'm allowed to say, I just remembered. But I'm still gonna double check later. I've been making a tower defense game because I thought it would be cool, not in Java, but in Bedrock. I'm trying to stick to command blocks only. Ooh, command blocks only is rough. That is tough, and I hope that goes well for you. But that I know is a rough challenge. Yeah, I have an idea for this room. It's kind of off center. It's kind of uncool to disclose something under non-disclosure. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that what I'm allowed to say. So I'm gonna play the odds and say nothing. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a mistake in one of these rooms over here. Where is it? I swear. There's a mistake. There's a mistake. I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It's this room. This floor is wrong. This is snow, not netherite. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Is this floor normal? This one's fine. It's fine. And then this is snow because I copied it. Now you're probably asking, how in the world did you know and just remember out of nowhere? Magic. Just magic. How in the world can you tell? Magic. There's ways. Something just clicked in my brain that was bothering me earlier, and that was the result. It's command blocks only. I have a lot of the game built, but the waves shouldn't be really difficult to implement without performance issues. Yeah, anything repeated is such a like issue for performance on Bedrock. I assume it would be on Java as well, to be fair. But yeah, that is definitely shown to be quite an issue here as well. Because I want to make sure all the sounds are correct. Or maybe I would use the snow, but I like the sounds being all cohesive. I'm gonna spawn ghasts in this room. Just little babies. I think this is gonna be a very combat-oriented zone. Honestly, there has been a part of me that's considered moving this as like a level 3 zone. And moving Coral Sanctum back. Gas hatchery? No, the gas aren't here on purpose. They just kind of showed up. Canonically, they weren't like here as a feature. The skeletons, well, I mean, they're not supposed to be getting out of here ever. I mean, there's a reason this entire place is dedicated to like burning bones. Alright, so we go under here. Go along here. There we are. Some lava flows. A lot more like kind of lava filtration areas. Gotta have some infrastructure. The thing of ditching the command blocks only and learning how to make functions, we'll probably do that last since I've learned how to do basically everything else with command blocks. That's fair. I've also not learned how to do functions, to be fair. You know, I feed the unruly piglets the malformed skeletons. There are some creatures here. I get to put wither skeletons here, which will be fun. Too easy? I mean, this room isn't too hard. There'll be enemies in it, though. I gotta make sure not every room is, like, impossible. A couple hard ones is nice, but gotta make sure there's a good few that are a little bit more generous. I could go up higher with this. There we are. Honestly, I think it's nicer just have like a flatter roof in here. In this more industrial looking area. Pretty easy parkour room, nothing too crazy. And just jump along here. Do a little speed running, though if you're careful you can, or if you're not careful you might fall in. Oh, we're missing one block of lava. I thought I noticed an inconsistency. Oh, I put these up here. I think this will help build out the room a little bit more. And then we have it go across the rooftop. So just kind of general support structure type of architecture. And then we build it into these. There we go. Now it feels like this lava is kind of like dumping in here. Well, I believe, let me count up the rooms. This might be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and we're a couple short. All right. Yeah, actually, we need like 2 more to bring it up to average. You have some Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner. I don't have that on hand. Why don't we put something else? Yeah, we could get something good in the corner. This is all I got. We'll just kind of... We'll just kind of, color correction, just, I make it look like it could realistically be a screen like issue. Okay, if anyone asks about that, it's something wrong with their screen. Oh, it's not consistent. One sec. There we go. Tile it across the screen. There we go. Now they can't see past it. Okay. If someone asks about that, their screen must be smudged. The only thing it could be. Actually, that's so obvious. Wait, one sec. Let's turn it down a little bit more. There we go. It's still there. It's just subtle. The other cat without ears was much scarier. Okay, one sec if you're gonna be picky. I put behind me, but I just put it there. Just kind of... Yeah, that'll do it. Cats when you don't feed them for 1 second. Oh, that's so lovely. YouTube true horror cat. Alright. We gotta get one more room. I think it's time. I've been dreading this. I knew it was coming. There's not really much I can do now, except give in. I don't like that angle very much. The entity wants you to like and subscribe to Sir Archer. Listen to the Spellcheck D&D podcast by Sir Archer and Friends. It does. You know it does, deep down. Put the cat in the TV. Like this. He's like reflected in it. What a beautiful creature. I just realized I can see my stubble again on the TV. That's actually how I know when I need to go shave. I look in the TV, see if I can see it or notice it. If you haven't been here for a while, you wouldn't notice it. I've spent plenty of time looking at myself in this when I have stubble and I don't, so I like know. But scary. The one that watches creature watching Archer. Yeah, I think this is what chat looks like. This is you right now. In whatever dark room you're currently in. Just looking at the screen. Triangle room? Yep. I don't really know what else to do with this. It's just triangle room. That's it. Oh, I know what to do with it. I have an idea. Oh, I have the best idea. Oh, ho, ho, ho. How silly and whimsical of an idea I have had. And I'd like you all to remember whose fault this room is. I think it's important that we remember whose suggestion this room was. And anything that is inside the triangle room is simply complying with the idea of it being a triangle, if you think about it. So for whatever horrors lie ahead, remember it's Laz's fault. Okay, so next up. Oh, I could actually put 2 triangles in this room. I was just thinking about it, I could do 2. Nice pit down here. A lovely pit. Where are they? Where are my lovely iron chains at? No, I could do better. I could do better. We're gonna get classy with this one. There's one important thing I need to make sure this room has, and it's chains. Because I don't think Laz is here with us anymore, but I think it's time for Laz's memory to really embrace the chains.
An age had passed. The watcher stared at the recording of the blue man on the screen. The last flickering light in a world consumed by oily cystic sludge. The screen finally burnt out, and all that was left was their own reflection. Eyes wide, hairs white with age. There is nothing left here.
Truly a sad tale. That scared me. It is kind of freaky a little bit with the TTS voice. That was a beautiful TTS. What a tale. Okay, so here's the idea. I'm cooking up something devious here. Oh. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh gosh. I think this is technically a sprint jump, yeah. Is this too evil? This might actually genuinely be the worst room I've made. So I think maybe this is less. Yeah. What's the like meta here? This is fine if you fall, it's a skill issue. That's so fair. I'm glad someone said what we're all thinking. Maybe I jump from here. Yeah. And then up to here. And then up to here. Because we put this here. And then that's the door. So, even if you get to here and have jump boost, if you try and jump to here, you'll hit your head on this. Okay, this might be actually, like, too far. At least for this zone. I'm starting to think that I may have taken this a little too far. It's too easy. Here's the thing, like, controller and pocket players still have to be able to beat this. I forgot there's a faint image of the cat on the screen. What? No, there isn't. What are you talking about? See, I can even put up against like a flush surface and you can't see anything. Anyway. Genuinely, this is a nightmare room. This is a worst case scenario. Now I'm gonna add some stuff just to really add to the ambiance. Mainly this, because this covers a dispenser in every other room, so I really want people to jump here and then immediately be face to face with what they think is a dispenser. Because that's just kind of fun. I just really want Laz to understand how good of an idea a triangle room is. I just think that's important. Okay, I might not keep this room like this forever, but I think it'd be really funny to try and get Laz to test this while this room's like this, and then keep reminding Laz that this was their idea to make a triangle room. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this room looks very good, but I think it'll be funny to put in the testing. It actually does make for an amazing pre-boss room. I love the aesthetics of the triangle room. Honestly, the overall shape I actually do think is kind of cool. But I have a statement to make. This is what happens when you suggest ideas. You must be seeing things, yeah, probably. Okay, so what's the meta here? Let's jump to there, to there, to there. That's rough. I'll just say it. That's an evil room. Like, true evil in a room. Personally, I like my apples cool. Bro, you ever had a warm apple? Hmm. Crap, I just remembered it. I just thought of a way better joke for earlier. I missed my opportunity. Oh, it comes to me now. I was just thinking about the thing where I saw where I said I saw a hot flat screen earlier. I should have said look at the resolution on that one. That would have I mean, it's not even that, it's like not crazy good, but like that would have been so much better back then. Okay, pretend I said that like an hour ago. That would have been really cool if I said that an hour ago. So just like pretend that's when that happened. It was like so funny. Such a good one. No resolution on that, man. Thank you, thank you. I have ascended to a lower aspect ratio. Aspect ratio resolution. My New Year's resolution was like 12. when it comes time for New Year's, I should say I'm gonna make a New Year's resolution. I increase the number of pixels by like one column. It's like a slightly higher resolution, but no meaningful impact. Researcher now in fabulous 240i. Wow. Someday I'll be at a higher resolution. How many pixels is your monitor? I actually don't know. If I put my hand like completely across here diagonally, maybe that'll let someone count. But I'm not doing that, frankly. Good luck if you try and count that. I'm not gonna. I don't know why anyone else would either, to be fair. I'm gonna count it 1 sec. Well, good luck. I'm curious how many is across. So the thing is, I actually can't tell by my normal means. Mainly because I'm technically cut off. My webcam's way bigger. It goes outside. All right, farewell, Clem. Appreciate you stopping by. We're actually not going to be here too much longer either. Okay, you know what? Should I just leave this room dark? No, I won't. I won't be that mean. Okay, so this room we're going to change. This is not going to be permanently like this. No one tell anyone. This dies here, okay? No one tell anyone that this room is temporary. I just want to put the testers through it because I think it's funny. Is this is genuinely like I think this is just genuinely not good game design. This is just kind of hard for the sake of hard. So I think that'll just be funny. And then we can all blame it on Laz if anyone has issues with it. And that makes it even funnier. So, yeah, that's gonna be a Laz issue. I need Laz to understand the ramifications of suggesting its shape. Suggesting a triangle. Not blasphemy. Okay, to be fair, actually probably I'm gonna just keep the triangle shape later. The actual shape is pretty good. Don't worry about that. This is the best game design I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, yeah, totally. I mean, of course, this is a completely fair way of designing this. I couldn't see why it would possibly be frustrating. Your resolution is 54i. Wow. That's horrible. Oh, wait, we gotta put a ladder here. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna be changing this room anyway. I'm not gonna worry about it. Also, this is room 30. So technically we did do more than the number of rooms we planned today. We won. And someone's gonna lose while trying to deal with this. And that's what matters. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, it's becoming real. Oh, well, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you guys in a future stream. Bye, everyone.